Yeah, as my dog chewed up my headset and my whatever this is, and I thought it wasn't going to work.
Are you serious? Your dog chewed it up?
Yeah, he just came in and he went ham.
How you feeling?
Bro, I was feeling terrible, Glenn. Terrible, 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 terrible. I didn't think I was going to make it here today.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they do? So what did they do? What did they give you?
Are we already recording, Joe?
Yeah, but I won't.
Yeah, you can. This
Okay.
is all good.
All right.
Everything's
Okay,
good.
cool.
So Sunday I went to Juarez against my better judgment. If you
For what?
remember, I'll tell you in a minute. If you remember, our last two shows, I was kind of calling it in, and I had low energy, and you were kind of carrying the show. I think you noticed.
Mhm.
It's very hard for me to do the show. And then on Sunday, I made a game time decision to go to Juarez because we had a TV taping there. And it was kind of important that I went there because a couple things went down that I had to confront personally, and I also needed to talk to my boss personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I went there. It was packed. It was packed, man. I want to tell all the people of Ciudad Juarez, which is on the border of El Paso, Texas, thank you for the love. Thank you for the atmosphere. Thank you for the energy. All the wrestlers, except for one match, I always keep it real, was really, really good matches. I just have a really good roster, and I was really, really proud of the job that we did. When I was during the show, I got really sick. I got really sick because it was really cold there. And then on Sunday, I didn't want to fly. I didn't want to fly on a Mexican. I didn't want to fly on a Mexican airline because I knew it was going to be a cluster because of Thanksgiving. So I asked to cross the border and fly an American airline, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's Suarez. That's just by El Paso, right?
right.
Yeah.
So they were like, all right, we'll give you a car. We'll take you and Hugo Savinovich. And there was a couple other gringos there, gringo loco. I don't think you know him. Sam Adonis, Willie Mack, this other guy called Jack Cartwheel, who is phenomenal. And so they all slept on the other side too. But I decided to leave later. So at 3:30 in the morning, I thought I was going to cross the border in a car, but no, I had to cross the bridge, and then they were going to pick me up. So at 3:00, Glenn, it was, and I'm not kidding you, it felt like it was 30 below zero crossing that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my face got frozen, my hands got frozen, and I like to wear sandals.
Right.
My feet were frozen, and bro, I couldn't walk anymore. I thought I was going to give out. And I finally made it all the way down, and when I made it down, I said, "Oh man, I'm gonna get really sick. I'm gonna get a fever because I had pneumonia not too long ago, and it was really bad. I'd never had pneumonia, and I didn't know how bad that could be, and it almost killed me."
Yeah.
Anyways, so to make a long story short, got to the other side, felt like crap. I mean, I was really, really feeling bad, and when I got here, I had to go to the hospital.
Right.
They took me to the emergency room. They checked me out, and they wanted to keep me there for like 2 more days. And bro, I couldn't take it. I was getting like hospital cabin fever. I didn't want to be there anymore. It felt like a morgue in there. It was really cold. Bro, they sandwiched me in between two guys while they were finding me a room for myself.
Mm-hmm.
They sandwiched me in with 2 roommates, okay? One snoring the whole day, okay? And complaining about everything. And the other, bro, it felt like they were shoving a up his. I mean, this guy for like 10 hours, like, and I was like, making me feel then already, worse than I already am. And I kept saying, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I know, bro, I actually was told the staff I was going to take out my IV and walk home if they didn't leave me, because they wanted to do dialysis on me. That was the other thing. They wanted to do dialysis, and I had to stay there during Thanksgiving in the hospital. And I was like, look, I'll come back. I promise I'll come back. I know I need dialysis, and I'll do it next. I'll do it like after Thanksgiving.
Right.
They were like, oh no, you just went through a big bout of this, and then you're playing with your life as usual. You don't want to listen, bro. I left, okay, and I just kind of self-medicated myself at home, and I'm gonna go back Monday to get my to get my blood test to start dialysis.
Right.
But anyways, bro, I just felt terrible, Glenn.
Right.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. And then I want to say another couple things. Last week, you guys were asking me about my condition.
That's better. There we go.
Do you see who I'm representing?
Yeah, yes, that's better. That's better. Yeah.
Do you see who I'm
you
repping?
represent this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know. No, I didn't even. See
Yeah,
that.
but refer to them as the best team in the NBA. Thank you.
Right.
And so, where was I?
You said we were asking you about your condition last week.
Yeah, and I don't really like to talk about myself or make myself the victim or poor guy or that's not me. But something really nice happened, man. Like I had a lot of candidates say, hey, I will donate a kidney to you. I'm very touched. And so I haven't gotten back to anybody yet, but I will. And somebody's going to save my life, bro. And that's a beautiful thing. So it restores my faith in humanity, which I have very little left in it. I want to thank all the people that, offered this. This is a beautiful thing. And, so one of the things that I was having problem with, and I don't know if I told you about, I haven't slept like in 5 or 6 months.
Like good sleep.
Right. Literally, I've slept an hour a day, 2 hours a day. I stay up 50 hours straight, no problem.
Right.
And I found out the reason is because I was so stressed out that I couldn't find a kidney.
Right.
And the last few days I've slept 3 hours, but 3 hours to me is gold, bro.
Right.
I wanted to say that. I also wanted to say one more thing. Mike Durbin, I think I have you blocked. If you inform me, I will unblock you for the holiday seasons, and you will be my friend for the holiday seasons because you did a very nice thing for me again, and I'm always with you. But it's for the holiday seasons. Let's don't get it twisted. Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!